Reaching the peak of my existence on the internet. Yeah, it's a huge opportunity, isn't it? It gives you everything that you need to make yourself into something. All you need to do is post something, put something on there. Wherever you put it, make sure it's good and make sure it's gonna really snap. You know what I mean? And if you post something and you're not really getting the results you want, you better slave away night and day trying to make something better because, you know, likes don't just come to anyone. They aren't easy. Likes don't come easy. Like they don't just pop up on everybody's page. Oh, everyone's liked so much. No, you gotta earn them, man. You gotta earn it. You know? And some people think they're so great until they go online and they try to live up to the ego of the internet, you know? Because it's a massive ego. It's a jungle out there, you know what I mean? There's there's so many people, man. This is crazy. You almost can't even have an ego on the internet because there's so many like successful people. I mean, you sit there compare yourself all day. I mean, what is the end result of that? Well, okay, well, maybe how rich everyone is. Okay, let's compare how rich everyone is. That almost seems to be the biggest label of all, doesn't it? Isn't it? It's just how rich you are. It's a stamp on your forehead. This is what you're worth to the human race, you know? I just think that like some people provide such a service that they are owed something from people because they actually did something. So I guess it does make sense, you know? Like I don't have to sit here and waste away my human life on here, you know? I could probably get way more value if I just didn't do it at all, you know what I mean? Like how great would that be if I just didn't do this, you know? Just didn't care, you know? Just worked a normal job and just, that actually sounds better, you know? And it's crazy just how different people are. And compared to me. And that's why I feel the need to try to post my stuff online. Now, do I fall into a particular category of people, of persons of interest that are quite repulsive to the human race? Well, I don't want to be. I kind of think I have a certain type of person that I'm appealing to, or kind of group of people that I kind of fit in with. You know what I mean? I kind of like to believe that I kind of am kind of broad, and I can kind of rustle my feathers, branch out my branches, reach out, grow, grow like a massive tree infiltrating the algorithm, spreading like a disease. Wow, that's like a rap line or something. Spread, grow, branch out like a tree, infiltrate the algorithm like a disease. Don't do it for free. Put yourself in, waiting for the fun to begin. I should I should probably start making music again. Yeah, I could sit here and freestyle. Actually, you know what? I used to freestyle a lot. I should just do freestyle videos. I did that for a while. I was just freestyle rapping, singing, mostly rapping, but I can do singing stuff. I can sing. I can do a lot of different styles and stuff. Once you just start doing it and you stop worrying about, being some superstar singer, you can just kind of do whatever you want because the truth is, if you like it, then who cares what anyone else thinks? Because you know, I honestly haven't sang in a while. Wow, where it started with me is I'm just kind of sitting around and I sing a song to kind of do whatever it is I'm doing. That's the way I am. It didn't really have to be so epic. Millionaire singer. The epic extreme of the craft. You know what I mean? It's always about the epic extreme. You know, people want the epic extreme because it's the most extreme experience. It's just like whenever someone gets rich off of like music or something, I just think it makes it that much better because everyone's just like, that person's so rich, they don't need us. That person really doesn't need us. Like he could retire right now. That's why I'm going to the show because I just feel like there's something about that person that's gonna make me rich. No, no, it's really about people and love. It's about love, really is. But money is about love too. Money has a lot to do with love. People love money. Just some people love money more than they love people. You know what I mean? And some people love themselves more than they love other people or money. And then some people kind of hate money, or they hate love, or they hate the idea of this or that or the other thing, and they just are the way they are. I mean, can they really help it? Can they really help it? Like I was just thinking the way that I think of other people, and how most people are kind of hard to stand. Like I can't really stand them. Like you might be famous on the internet, but I probably couldn't stand you. You know what I'm saying? Like even if people like you, I might not be able to be around you just because I'm doing my own thing anyway. Like I'm pretty occupied as is. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty occupied. And a lot of people it doesn't really seem they're that occupied. Like once you figure that out, once you figure out that you shouldn't be trying to occupy other people unless that's what you do. Like some people do that. Like, hey, friends bond and friends do things and we bake cakes and we play golf and whatever the hell. Maybe not cakes, but maybe if you wanted to bake a cake, and maybe if you wanted to make some banana cream pudding with some wafers, that's actually what I'm doing. I haven't had it in a while. So it's just like pudding. Well, I'm just gonna get some puddings and dip some Actually, I should probably go all the way with it. You kind of need some real bananas, so you make the banana pudding, put bananas in it, and then you get those little vanilla wafers, and you can crunch it on top, or you can put them in there. You can make like a crust out of it, or you can just like dip it. Whatever you want to do. It's basically pie, but I haven't had that in a while. You know, so our our buffet is ghetto because I had that at a buffet and it was all right. I mean, I think it's a pretty simple thing to make. I don't think it really mess that up. I mean, I don't know if buffets are really that bad. They might be. They try to make everything, then they might. They're a variety buffet. I don't know, but I haven't been to a Chinese buffet in a while. I used to go to those all the time. That- That's where we used to go when I actually hung out with people. Jeez, I haven't actually went out to eat with someone in years, man. I'm not very prestigious. I'm not a very prestigious dater nowadays. I'm just so obsessed with my work. I'm just like, I'm just no time, no time. I should probably make some time for something else. That's probably why I'm trending so hard on the internet. Like, if you're trending really hard on the internet, maybe you should just like occupy a little bit more of that time slot with something else. You know what I mean? That's kind of scary. That's almost a cry for help. Like, look at how good you are at this video game. You have 40,000 people watching your live stream every day. Maybe it's a cry for help. Like, you're already rich. What are you even doing anymore? Like, I know you don't need an excuse, but, I don't know. I don't know what the hell. Like, what? Oh, what? I can't make music anymore? Is that what you're saying? I can't make music anymore? Like that's the way I would think of, like some of those musical, musicians. Don't say musical artist, just say musician. That's how you're supposed to say it. But yeah, that's how I would see some of those musicians. Like they're so rich and they're still doing stuff. It just seems greedy, man. It just seems greedy to a certain point. But I don't know. Maybe if you maybe if you just want to make money, then get into business instead of music or something. Really, I mean, I don't know. It seems kind of doesn't that seem kind of lame? For a dream to transpire from the music industry or acting industry. I mean, I'm just saying in a certain light, just think about that for a second. Just back up. So you're a person. Just think about how a dream, like the seed of a dream is put in your head real quick. Just think about it. So you're a person and you see this other person who's so successful, you're a fan of them, or something you like that just really inspires you to, do this particular thing because you might fit, you think you fit in with that. Like me, I've done a lot of different stuff, but I just felt like doing something comedically was where I was kind of at, So I started making food videos and pretty successful with it the past year. Don't know what this is gonna turn into, but you know what I'm saying. It's just like where did it really start though, and then you think about that and it's just crazy, just like how hard it is to really succeed, you know and but what I'm trying to say is it's kind of sad, it's kind of like lame. Like just think about it. You're sitting there, you listen to some musician, you're watching someone on TV or a movie or something, and that's your idol. Everyone has an idol, man. It doesn't have to be in the entertainment industry either. Like some people's idol is like someone who like historically did something and changed the world, revolutionized, or something like that, or they're like like me. I'm probably more into like I have a lot. Actually, me personally, I have some music idols. I have some acting idols and stuff. But I really don't like to press my lips on the cheeks too much. I don't really like to kiss them where the sun don't shine all that often, because I'm kind of see people as real people. And honestly, a lot of the things people do artistically, especially in the entertainment industry, tend to be a little bit of an illusion, kind of not even real. But as long as they can give you that feeling and give you that experience, then you gotta love them. If you love them, then you love them. I just think that some people do. I mean, I feel like they do reach a point where they become unhateable with particular things they do. But I just think like no matter what you do, someone's gonna hate it or not like you for some reason, just because the look of your face or whatever, So yeah, I just went a million different directions with that. Congratulations to me for blowing everything out of proportion once again. Um, but yeah, so you have this kind of dream inside of your head, and it comes from experiencing other people and how successful they are and what they've been able to accomplish. And if you try to pursue it, sooner or later you're going to find out how difficult it is. Sooner or later you're going to discover the harsh realities. And it's typical for a person to just get inspired and then try something, put themselves out there, and then once it doesn't work out, then they just kind of give up. Most people do that, and that's why there's only a small percentage of people that actually succeed. But then again, maybe that's not true. I mean, there's probably only a small percentage, because only a small percentage of people are actually good and actually fit in to the thing they're doing. So I don't know, but some people do say, um, talent isn't anything you can't bypass with a little bit of hard work, and you should make your own luck, So I don't know. Um, but yeah, so I mean, I think it is kind of a lame thing to sit here and be like, yeah, I'm inspired to be a comedian or an actor or a musician in a certain way, because it's like, man, why that thing? But maybe I don't know. I'm just talking here. It's not like I'm really, trying to say that anybody is lame or anything. I'm just saying, can you even really pass that off? Think about that. Could you really pass that off that no one is lame? Could you sit here and say that? Just think about all of these things that people want to kind of bypass, I guess. Think about it. Like dumb. Let's just say dumb. Like, could you really just sit here and just be that good, nice of a person to say no one's dumb? No one's dumb. No one's dumb. No one's dumb. We deserve respect, right? Where you're a kind-hearted person who's just like, yeah, everyone deserves respect. They're not dumb. They're not stupid people, okay? There aren't any stupid people out there. Could you really say that? Could you really sit here and be like, yada da da da, no one's dumb. No one's dumb. No one's not talented. There's no non-talented people out there. There's no difference between you and me and this guy and that guy, and there's no difference at all, It just kind of doesn't work. But I mean, do you really have to pester everyone with it? Like me, like feel like I got to a point where I'm just like just facing truth so hardcore, the hardcore truth of myself to the extreme, and you take that to extreme, and I think anybody out there can have a weakness that they can notice, and maybe they're never going to be able to fix it, and that's just their problem. But a lot of the time people know their problem. It's just a matter of like, I can't really fix that problem. Like if you're a person who is trying to be a professional comedian but you actually weren't really that funny, you know I don't know, seems like there's a problem there. That seems like a real problem. You're not really that funny, man. Just relax, though. People that get like super famous because they're funny are just, they're just born different. They just are who they are. I don't know. I don't know. But but yeah. So It's kind of funny if you think about what people do because it's reaching the peak of your existence on the internet. Think about that for a second. The internet gives you so much. It offers you so many opportunities for yourself, so much growth and passion and positivity. But it almost all feels like, like big city grime. I don't know, just the way like just the feel of a big city and just how it feels, just like no one cares. There's trash rolling down the street, and you know, like I don't know, like some guy just takes a drink of his soda and throws it on the ground. I was at a fast food place and someone actually took the bag that they ate food in, and I guess it was just sitting in the parking lot, right? Like where people park, and it was just sitting there, and I'm just like, dude, what? You're just gonna put that right there? You're just like you're so lazy. You're just like just open the door, put it there, and drive off. Well, what the? What are you doing, man? I have no idea what happened, but that's like what looked like what happened. But yeah, that's kind of what everyone's here, like people come here to do. You're here to reach the peak of your existence on the internet. That is the peak of your existence, man. That is. Succeeding at something is pretty much the peak of your existence. That's everything that you're worth. Because without that, you're not really doing anything for anyone or whatever. But I think actually doing something for the human race is a lot, and it doesn't really happen that often. Like, dude, that's asking a lot. Like of yourself. That's asking too much of yourself, man. If you really think about that. Like for me to sit here and get this seed implanted in my brain by some gardener of inspiration, some crazy weirdo freak who somehow wiggled his way into a power position of fame. However you got there, I don't know. Jeez, man. Jeez, what a fight, what a struggle you must have been through. I could see the tear in your eye before you pursued your path of construction and destruction. You kind of need to destroy your old self. Yeah, destroy your old self. This is the new me. I reinvented myself. I recreated myself in my image. No one else has my image. Not in anybody else's image around me. But yeah, that's kind of what it is, isn't it? That's kind of what interests people is when someone does something so significant that it's the peak of your existence of everything that you could possibly become. Because what else? What else can a human being do as far as goals or achieving anything? What can you actually do? Like if you became famous doing jokes and stuff, right? And you did it. Just say you did it. You did it. Now, what are you even supposed to do with comedy anymore or whatever? Like, you just get laughs at that point, right? Like, just say like you did everything you needed to do. Now the only worth is to get a laugh. Wow. Like you can't retire from laughter, can you? Retire from laughter. That doesn't really seem like a passionate thing that's like a lot of people are interested in. And you know what? It's kind of hard to be. I think it's hard to be happy nowadays, especially like I don't even know, man. Those wildfires, Jeez, them wildfires. Well, I'm out of here, and I guess I'm going to continue to try to reach the peak of my existence on the internet. So peace out. See you later. Who says peace out? Peace out. Peace out, bro. Later.